Welcome back, Pokemon trainers. Professor Chaz here. The lab coat's on back order, and it's time for episode 52 of our Pokemon Silver playthrough. In the last episode, we went to Lavender Town and picked up the expansion card for the Pokegear for the radio. And you know what? I'm trying to sneak past these trainers. I want to get to Vermilion City. You're not going to look down, are you? Excellent. So I want to get to Vermilion City and do a little bit of a team change, because I am ready to bring another Pokemon back to the team. Any trainers can snipe me? No, we're good. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. We can't get back to Vermilion City because Snorlax's blocking the way. So this will be a good way to start the encounter, or start the day with this encounter. So first of all, before we encounter the Snorlax, let's go ahead and do a team recap of who we're currently working with. Sprout at level 46, our Venusaur with the Miracle Seed item. Powering up the Solar Beam, Sunny Day, Toxic, and Leech Seed is also on the moveset. And the stats are very nice on special side right there. Next, we have Blaze, our level 46 Charizard, holding the Dragon Fang to power his Dragon Breath. Also has Fire Punch, Fire Blast, and Slash. And I love seeing so many stats in the triple digits. Attack, special defense, speed, all there. We're just going to get defense up there. And Blaze is going to be a power... No, Blaze is going to be a powerhouse. Blaze is a powerhouse. Anyway, next we have Kabutops at level 46, holding the King's Rock to cause some possible flinching. He has Slash, Mega Kick, Absorb, and Harden. And the attack is at 132. Pretty sure that's the highest attack on the team. Also, physical defense at 119. Next is Fluffy, our level 47 Clefable, the Dragon Slayer that destroyed the Johto Elite Four, or rather the Johto Champion, holding the Nevermelt Ice to power the Ice Punch. Also with Double Edge, Sing, and Metronome. And special stats are very nice at the attack at 108, defense is at 113. And the final active team member right now, Sheldon, our level 46 Blastoise. He has the leftovers to heal back some HP every turn. He has the defenses to be able to, take some hits and then heal up, of course. Surf, Ice Punch, Skull Bash, and Bide. And right there, 118 defense, 111 special defense. Very nice. Of course, we also have Rocky here for cut purposes. He's not really being an active member of the team. So if we're going to encounter the Snorlax, who do I want to lead with? I'm thinking probably Kabutops. He has our physical defense. And he is resistant to normal type attacks. So I just think I go to the Pokegear and activate the radio. The Pokegear was placed near... Why would you place it near Snorlax? What if it rolls over and crushes it? That's my only way to contact Bugcatcher Wade. Snorlax woke up. And it attacks in a grumpy rage. Of course, it doesn't say that in this. I wonder why it says that in the first one. Anyway, hey! We know you. We've got 2 of you in my collection already. Level 50. But we resist your normal type attacks. Let's start with a Slash and see how much we're going to do. We do outspeed, fortunately. Snorlax is a very, very slow Pokemon. And one more critical Slash will bring you quite down. Do you paralyze us with this? No, you don't. You got leftovers? Come on, where's the knockoff attack? Alright, let's Slash away. How much will this do? Will it be a critical? No. But we flinch it with the King's Rock. And now... Just full disclosure, if I knock this out, I really don't mind, because I already have 2 Snorlax in my collection. But since this is a one-time encounter, I'm going to try to capture it. I don't want it to cost me a Pokemon, like the Alakazam. Why was I thinking Alakazam? Like the Lugia did. I know I'm thinking Alakazam. But anyway, let's go for a Mega Miss. And it starts into the rollout. I'm telling you right now, this is not worth it. If we don't critical hit, I'll try a Pokeball. In fact, I'm going to try one more Slash. Because I don't think a non-critical Slash will knock it out, plus we might flinch it. Nope, critical. Never mind. Good. Goodbye, Snorlax. That's not worth the trouble. Alright, so that was going to be kind of worrisome, but at least we now have opened up access to Diglett's Cave. And we have the nice, soothing music. I could bike back to the Pokemon Center, but I'm not going to. I want to hear the Pokeflute music. It's so uplifting. It just wakes you up so much. So let's do a quick heal. In fact, you know what? Yeah, let's do the heal anyway. I'm going to put Kabutops away for the time being. Or... Yes, I am. Because I'm going to bring back Snoozer the Snorlax. No, I'm not. Changing my mind again. I want to keep Rocky until we hit the Fuchsia City, in case there are more cut bushes. But I'm going to put Kabutops away, and I was going to bring back the current active team member, Snoozer the Snorlax, at level 46, but as it turns out, I'm going to change things up a little bit in my rotation. Now, we're going to take the King's Rock first of all, just in case it comes in handy. because when I started back in Pokemon Blue, I did mention that I have a couple of main team members that are considered sort of like, you know, Ash's Pikachu. They're considered my 2 main Pokemon. One of those Pokemon is, of course, my starter from Professor Oak, and that is going to be Shelbert, my Squirtle, who we are going to withdraw right now, because although I already have Pokemon that are currently active on the team that are on par with his level, and sort of, in some cases, are a little bit underleveled than him, I'm going to bring him back because he is the main Pokemon that we've waited 52 episodes to actively use in battle. So let's check him out right now. Given the fact that he doesn't have as many defenses as the rest of the team, I might lose him. But I'm going to do my best to make sure my starter pulls through. He has Surf, Ice Beam, Bite, and Withdraw. And see, his defenses are not super good. 93 physical. I wonder why special defense is so much lower on the unevolved version. Because, like, Sheldon's pretty much on par for the 2 defenses. But anyway, we're going to lead Shelbert at the front. And what kind of item can I give him to make him a little bit more useful in battle? Let's find out. Can't give you a full restore. We have Smoke Ball for running away. Cleanse Tag to help repel wild Pokemon. You know what? I'll probably give him the Focus Band. Yeah. Focus Band is probably the best thing. And I can go ahead and sell the Revive, but you know what? Let's do a little bit of item manipulation here as well. I'm going to put some stuff away that I do not currently need, because I might find some items on the way down to Fuchsia City. So we don't need the Elixir for now. I can put the PP up away. I'm going to probably use that maybe off-screen, or I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Because I do want to use all the PP ups that I can get, and I think I might already have some in the PC as it is. So I'm going to sell the Revive before we leave Vermilion City, just to free up another space in the bag. And in later generations, I think it's Gen 4 that they introduced this, you don't have a limit on how many items you can have at one time, which is pretty useful. I don't know why they changed the item limitation that way. I'm sure there was some sort of special reason for it. Look, we're going to hit $50,000! Nice! But for whatever reason, they made it so that you can carry as much of whatever item as you want, which is very cool. Maybe they just didn't want to have 2 different kind of inventory things for your PC and your bag. So we are now here. Let's get some training before we head down to Fuchsia City on Route 11. See who we're working with. I think the Pokemon we were fighting of the other trainer was like level 30-ish or something. I can see it. Everything to see about you. That was that awkwardly worded, or did I just completely fail at trying to read that? Anyway, Psychic Fidel is going to have a Xatu, which we can Ice Beam, and you are only level 34, so this could be some pretty decent experience for Shelbert the Squirtle. He's back, everybody! Yes! That's gonna hurt slightly, but despite the fact we are 12 levels higher, Shelbert's kind of a slow Pokemon. Now, I'm sure, since he's only a Squirtle, this is not gonna get a KO, but never... Ooh, I was gonna say, never mind. Let's just go ahead and super effective Bite. Peck? Our physical defense? Peck? Really? Alright, Bite. Down goes the Xatu. Shelbert is putting in some work finally. He's on the team. I'm so excited about that. I just don't want to lose him. Fidel is defeated. I couldn't foresee your power. But you saw everything about me? Strength and conviction. You're strong because you believe in your Pokemon. Yes, I believe in the Shelbert. You must believe in the Shelbert as well. So, where are some more trainers? I want to... You know what? I'm going to bike. I just want to speed this up. There's no one up there. There's somebody down here. It itches and tickles a bit when I wear shorts in the grass. Okay. I have nothing really to comment about that. I guess it's just simply accurate what you just said. Jason sends in a Sand Slash as we send in a Squirtle with a Surf Attack. And we outspeed this. Now, how often have we seen the Surf animation? I know the last Pokemon that we had using it in battle was Gary. I don't think Sheldon has used it yet. I forgot how it just shows a big tidal wave take over the screen. And Shelbert drops the Sand Slash. Finally, Shelbert is back again. I'm not going to get over that. Crobat. Let's go ahead and Ice Beam. Now, this will probably hurt a decent amount. Or not. Now, can we get the Freeze? Or if not, can we at least make this a 2-hit KO? It's going to be a 2-hit KO. Go for Wing Attack. Now that is Stab, but I think we'll be okay. Even a critical wouldn't have gotten us. Alright, so it is time to heal Shelbert up, of course. I am going to be very careful with my Squirtle. Much like when I get into the next game, Sapphire, and eventually when Jiggy the Jigglypuff comes back, I'm gonna be babying him so much because of how fast, how he was the first one to get knocked out in this game. Jason is defeated. Ay-ya! I got stomped by a Squirtle. My Squirtle, yes! I'm gonna catch more Pokemon in the grass. Careful you don't get tickled out. Alright, let's go ahead and... I'm gonna, you know what? We got 26 Hyper Potions. Would that be the wise thing, or should I use up the Super Potions? 2 Super Potions will do it. I'll do that. I'll save the Hyper Potions for in battle. Since outside of battle, you have the free time to use as many items at a time as you like. There we go. Shelbert gets back another... That would have been 79 total HP. So there are no trainers down here. There was one down to the bottom right. I think there's one up around here. Nope, we dealt with you. Wild encounter. Alright, Shelbert's first wild battle in Kanto. Despite the fact he's already had many back in Pokemon Blue. Level 15 Rattata. I was gonna run. I almost didn't choose the down button, but that's alright. We're gonna let that Rattata go as we take on... Did you really... Stop dodging my look. What? There's no cheating in Pokemon. Let's keep it fair and square. Yes. Fair and square. Absolutely. That's the way I play things. That's the way I encourage others to play people. That's how I encourage others to play people. I cannot speak today. But that is how I encourage other people to play. Now, I was speaking with a friend of mine, Vibrant, and we were talking like a long time ago about like cheating and stuff like that, and I'll fully admit I had a very 100% anti-cheating stance growing up when I was younger, as far as games and stuff go, because I always felt it's like, if the game is designed and programmed a certain way, that's how they want you to play it, you know? You should play it the way it was designed. Wait! Hydro Pump? That's less accurate than Surf and only a little bit more powerful. No thank you. You can later generation heart scale that back if Shelbert wants to use that. Huh? How did this happen? I used Shelbert. No, you're not Shelbert. I forgot. Yeah, Shelbert... You're not going to evolve, buddy. You've been a Squirtle this whole time. I forgot. How weird is it that it completely blanked out of my mind that Shelbert has the option to evolve? I fought fair and square with honor. I don't regret this at all. Neither do I. But my friend Vi and I were talking about as far as cheating goes, and like I said, I was very anti-cheating. But over the years and stuff, I've considered the fact that, you know what? Some people do like to play games in their way, and there are some people that will, like, you know... Trying to think of some like good examples. Like this, they'll hack items into the games that they shouldn't normally have. They will, you know, increase their levels of whatever game they're playing and stuff. And I've already been past her. But as far like my stance now on the whole cheating thing is, as long as the person is cheating in a game and it's keeping it contained to their own experience, that is fine. It's when you cheat in a game and take that online to a competitive scene, giving you an unfair advantage that other players don't necessarily have access to, that's what I don't like. What's most important in our everyday lives? I'd probably say food and water are quite important. Maybe not every day. I think people can survive a certain length of time without food and or water. Barney sends in Gyarados. I'm sure that's not what he's talking about. We're sending in our Charizard. So that's a switch. I'm going to go into Sheldon. Yes. So, anyway, as far as like the whole cheating thing goes, as I say, when you go online, keep the cheating to your own experience, is my suggestion. I don't know. But anyway, since we have leftovers, we're going to go for Bide. Let's just see what this can do. Now, I remember, fun story back when I was playing, when Mario Kart DS first came out. Not first came out, because it was out for a little while. Oh, come on, you're not going to hit me? Stop trying not to hit me and hit me. Alright then. Oh, now you thrash. Okay. So... I'm gonna bide now. So, I remember battling against somebody... I remember racing against somebody in Mario Kart DS. We were on, I think it was the very first Mario Circuit stage. And their nickname, or their username was called You Can't Beat Me, right? And so as soon as I saw that, I was like, that encouraged me to beat you. And as soon as we took off at the starting line, he was clearly doing a hack that gave himself 150cc speed, whereas online, you're standardly restricted to 100cc. So already he had like a 50% speed boost on top of me. I saw that. Initially, I might have thought, you know what, I'm just going to quit out of this because there's no fair. It's not fair. But then I thought, I'm going to do my best to actually try to beat this guy. So what I did, I was doing all of the power slides and the boosts and such. I wasn't doing that snaking thing that people could do back then. Dragon Rage. So... like, I was keeping pace with this character who already had an extra 50% speed on top of me, and I said 40 because of Dragon Rage, but extra 50% speed on top of my speed, and at the very last turn on our final lap, they made the standard turn towards the finish line. I did a power slide, boosted past them, and I got the win for that race. And at that point, communication with the opponent has been ceased, or whatever it says. So it's like, okay, so they completely just quit out right at that point. I was okay with that. So, yes, cheating. If you're going to alter a game to make it interesting for yourself, that's fair enough. But don't do something that's going to give you an advantage that other people do not have access to get. Which is why, when I get into Gen 5, I'm going to say how I didn't initially like the way they made the TMs multi-use, because I've known people can use hacks that give them unlimited use of TMs, or not unlimited use, but it gives them, they can, hack in 99 Earthquake TMs, for example. And you can go ahead and use as many Earthquakes as you want, and if you run out, you can just hack more in. So, I felt the multi-use TMs option was a bit of a catering to the cheaters in a way. So, that was one thing I didn't like. Would you stop with these Gyarados? But I thought, you know what? I think Solar Beam might be enough. So, initially I thought it was like, I don't like using the multi-use TMs, because it's like, that's what the cheaters would do back in the day. So, that was one of the things I didn't like about Gen 5, but as soon as Gen 6 continued that, I was like, alright, it's already been done, I'm okay with it now, so... I feel bad that Gen 5 gets a lot of my displeasure because of things that it's put in that I'm now used to, but it is what it is. The answer is coming up next! Oh, what do we need in our daily lives? I think electricity is the most important thing in our daily lives. If it weren't, people wouldn't have made such a fuss when the power plant went out of commission. You know what? In this day and age of technology, I'm gonna say he's probably right. You know? And this is me going to be completely hypocritical because I'm using a computer as I record this and upload this. And I'm using electronics like crazy, but maybe we're a little bit too focused on the electronics, you know? Like, let's think, what did the cavemen do back before we had internet, you know? Did they... Ooh, there's an item. Good thing I kept Rocky. How would cavemen have gotten things done that they do without the internet, like, you know? They got things accomplished. Calcium's a boost to special. Who do I want to use that up on? Why did I hop off the bike? Might as well just use the calcium right now. And I often think that, like, I'll say that as a joke. I'll say, when somebody's, like, phone stops working, I say, just think of how the cavemen got through what you're going through right now. Like, man. So, Blaze, you know what? Hang on. I'm gonna go and give it to Sprout. Special does rise. So what was he at for special? I didn't even think to check. We're gonna see what he's at for special now, at least. 114. I think he was at 112 when we did the team recap. So there we go. Alright, so we have a boost to our special stats on our Venusaur. Very, very nice. And you got to surf and cut? Wow, there's gonna be something super special in here. Let's do this. This is gonna be a Super Hyper Master Ball. Just wait for it. Well, that's money. That's good stuff. Oh, also, I just remembered, was it Ice King 688, I believe, did mention that if I go back to the toll booth leading to the Lake of Rage, now that Team Rocket is gone, I think somebody there gives me the Sludge Bomb TM. And if that is accurate, I can go ahead and teach Sprout, Sludge Bomb, and Giga Drain. Here on Route 13, and we see a couple of trainers here. Let's get these battles out of the way. I can't lure them out to get up to that cut spot just yet. Agility is the key attribute of bird Pokemon. I thought I was being immune to ground-type attacks. Call me crazy. Alright, so Bird Keeper Perry is going to send it... Would you say Farfetch is close enough to be considered possibly a platypus? I know it has wings, but it's got the duckbill. Is this a Perry the Platypus reference before... Okay, I'm blanking. What's the name of that show? Hang on, don't tell me. Leave it. I'll get it. Perry the Platypus. Oh, man. I can't even think of the name of that show. And it's just the names of the characters, isn't it? Phineas and Ferb! Alright. Did I just blow out the audio with that? Probably, but I was so excited. But yes, Perry's sending in a duck-billed character. Obviously, that is not a reference. This predates that show by a good number of years, but still makes you think. You beat me with your speed. I just Dragon Breath, actually. Your Pokemon are remarkably well-trained, as opposed to Ash's Charizard, who is poorly trained. What am I trying to say? As proven by Mewtwo. That's not the word I was thinking of, but I gotta go with that. Check out my Pokemon. Just look at their coloring and their plumage. Now, I was saying earlier in this episode, I cannot speak. And it's catching up with me considerably the further in that we go. As you see, Brett sends in Pidgeotto. Let's see if I can get through this battle without messing up any of my words, just to prove to myself and to you folks out there that I can accomplish that. We land a Fire Punch on Pidgeotto, and we do drop it down. Blaze hits level 47, and the stats go up considerably. Defense is not yet at 100, but we are going to get there within another couple of levels as Brett sends in a Spearow. I almost had it. Oh, I was about to say Spearow by accident. Oh well. Go for the Fire Punch on Fearow, which is a one-hit KO. Thanks to being, what was that, like 74 levels above? I don't even know. I didn't even pay attention. Brett is defeated. Shoot, not good enough. Yeah, I almost had my words through the entire battle, but not quite. Mom! Hi, Chaz, how are you? While shopping today, I saw this adorable doll, so I bought it with your money. Sorry, it's in your room. You'll love it. Click. So I can check that in Pokemon Stadium 2 and see what doll that is. I'm not going to go back to New Barktown to check that out, but I'll check that in Stadium once we get into that those playthroughs for the weekend. If you groom them, Pokemon get happy. Absolutely they do. That is one way to build the happiness of your Pokemon, to get closer to evolution for such Pokemon as... Wait, Sprout's next. Evolution for such Pokemon as Togepi. Now, let's go ahead and work our way around here. Is there still a hidden item? I knew it. Oh, another Calcium! Sprout, you're taking that. Let's go ahead and use that immediately. That's 2 Calciums in one go, or one episode. And we're doing pretty good time-wise. I didn't think we'd hit Fuchsia City. Well, I thought we might have if we didn't take that side trip over to deal with that Snorlax. But I guess we're doing alright. Maybe in the next episode we'll be able to take on the gym. Wow, I gotta bike around now. Would you like to battle my Pikachu gang? Yeah, I guess. Now, are you gonna have just Pikachu? Are you really gonna have just Pikachu? I could just send Rocky in. But they're only level 23, really? Oh, I got enough Solar Beams now. I'm gonna Sunny Day. It's gonna Thunder Wave. I'm gonna full heal and just start going for all the Solar Beams. Actually, no, we have some Purrscrew Berries. I'll just use those up. I got 2 of those. There you go, Sprout. And you're gonna start taking a bunch of Miracle Seed boosted Solar Beams. Unless you dodge, and then Thunder Wave again. Let's not do this. Let's not do this. Excellent. Alright. Solar Beam takes down this Pikachu, and the sun is gonna wear out by the time I get to the 5th Pikachu, I believe. But I can just Sunny Day again at that point. And another Pikachu. Now, is he going to try to fake me out and send in a Raichu at the end? Somehow that's sticking out in my mind that he's going to do that. Remember I was saying in the last episode, I think, that you just remember certain things about games that stick with you, and in a moment that it comes up, it suddenly comes, you know, switching back to you. Like when I surfed across the water on that one tiny little patch of dock, and I found an item there. Elixir, I think it was. So, something tells me we're going to see Raichu at the end of this whole string of Pikachu. I could be completely wrong. Let's find out as we finish off one more Pikachu and then have to go for another Sunny Day because the sun... Where's out now? I guess this is the first turn of sun, technically. Double team. Now, the first one couldn't dodge this one. What are the chances you're going to dodge this one? That's something I don't know off the top of my head, what the evasiveness percentage is as soon as a double team goes up. I should probably consider that. Not that it really matters, because let's say it's like 10%. Computer's going to take that 10% if it wants it. Would you just stop doing this? See, this is why I want to get Giga Drain and Sludge Bomb on Sprout, so I don't need to waste time with these 2-turn attack Solar Beam things. I could just get one-hit KOs on these things. Now, the sun probably wears out here, since I missed twice. No, I got one more turn of sun if I'm doing the math right. I spent 1 turn full healing, then the Solar Beam. The sun is still up, I believe? Yes. One more shot to go for Solar Beam. I've only got 1 Solar Beam left, though. So, come on, land it. We're not playing this game. Fluffy's coming in. Fluffy is tearing through this Pikachu, and if it is a Raichu, then the Raichu as well. It's unfortunate we no longer have our Swift Attacker on the team. But Double Edge is going to be enough to pick up the KO on this very, very, very annoying Pikachu. And last Pokemon in, let's find out. Has he tried to fake us out with a Raichu? No, I was wrong. Alright, not that it really mattered. Raichu wouldn't have been able to do anything to really hurt us, unless it was like at a comparable level. But down goes the Pikachu gang. Alrighty. What do you have to say for yourself, Joshua? Were you just joshing me? Pikachu! Which one? You look like you have many Pokemon, but Pikachu is still the best. And I currently have Pikachu in the PC, and I'll probably do the same thing that I did with Shelbert. As soon as the team hits level 48, where Pikachu is at, I will swap out one of them to bring back my other main Pokemon, being Pikachu. No hidden item there? Hang on. Trainer tips. Look, right there, at the left side of this post. Well, we already got that. That's the calcium. Let's go ahead and check out this cut bush up here just to round out the episode. Is there any items in here? This is just like wild encounters, perhaps. Let's just do a quick little recon mission in here. And immediately get attacked by a wild Pokemon. It's going to be a Nidorina. Level 23. You know, that's not really worth knocking up for experience. We're close to level 47, but... Nah, we're going to let the Nidorina go. And make it an easy way to get out of here, too. They can just jump back down. So let's avoid the wild encounters. And we're going to head back towards where we just were. But before we take on any more trainers, I'm going to save it up here. We are on our way to Fuchsia City, at least. And I'm saying by the next episode, I'm hoping to at least go into the gym, start clearing it out. And if not, get the badge then. Set ourselves up for the following episode to pick up the soul badge from whatever the gym leader happens to be, because of course Koga is no longer a gym leader, he is an Elite Four member. But that's going to wrap up the episode for today, folks. I want to say thank you for checking it out, and thank you for checking out the series the entire way through. If you have missed some episodes, there is a link in the description to the playlist. You can click that, see the entire playlist of Pokemon Silver from beginning to end. Also, feel free to check out the channel for other playlists that I have. I got Pokemon Blue that I've completed, Pokemon Stadium 2 currently on the go. I've got weekly Pokemon TCG matches, and the... what else? Well, Wi-Fi Battles. The Unova Classic online competition was just this weekend, so I've got some videos on that as well. And that's about it. Professor Chaz is now signing off for the day, but feel free to leave some comments if you like what you're seeing and you want to leave a comment about what your favorite part has been so far, what's coming up in the future of Silver, and then into Gen 3 going into Sapphire will be our next game. With all that being said, I am now signing off. I'll catch you next time.